Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Dad.
I'm Daniel.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys, and we want to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, consider subscribing, because we can do a lot of things on the farm, but one thing we can't do is grow this channel without your help. Who cleaned this aisleway and made it so nice to walk in here?
Probably Lefty. Well, this is the only Lefty we can find. I don't know where the other Lefty is.
Welcome back, everyone. We're getting started off this morning in the cafeteria. We just got our calves some milk, and we were also moving some calves around this morning. We had these 3 pens over here, had calves in them, but we're trying to wean them off of milk, so we moved them over into the larger pen with some other calves. When we're starting to wean calves off of milk, we'll feed them a grain mixture that we grind ourselves. This is our regular grain mixture with sweet feed added to it. And all that sweet feed is a molasses-based grain. When they're big enough, we'll put them out to pasture. They get all the grass they want, all the hay they want. Dad wants to put a round bale in for the cows, so I gotta move this tractor out of the way. The cows have been chomping down on the round bales, so we need to put a new one in. I'm gonna move the tractor out of the way so we can get in there with the skid steer loader. I don't know who broke the lock on the tractor, but we have to get in with a screwdriver now. It's nice and warm in here. Stay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you planning on doing with this much tread on these tires?
Pulling stuff around.
You guys remember the last time we were putting a round bale in and there was someone complaining that we didn't have a knife? Well, guess what? I brought a knife. You open the gate up for 1 minute and they instantly try to escape. So we just dumped a giant meaty round bale in for them, and the first thing they do is run out and eat the other cow's hay. Get turned around, come on. No, don't go in the corner. There we go. You see, Dad, it's my wife's cow that's causing the problems. Do me a favor, just stay in the pen and eat the round bale. Thank you. Is it hard for you to fit in there?
No, I'm just old.
We've been having a little problem with mold in our silage. We don't know if we didn't get it packed tight enough. We don't know what the problem is. If it's been too warm, we've had it covered up. We just took the cover off because we had so much excess, but we don't know what the problem is. So we're gonna take some of that mold away and we'll get it out of here, and then Dad's gonna get some silage for the cows. We're hoping it's just at the end of our bag here. We've never had this problem before. We've been doing bags for a couple years and we've never dealt with mold in our feed, but oh, sometimes there's weird years, and if there's any year for it to be weird, this would be the one. Cows seem to love the silage. It's really good quality. We just have a few areas where we're starting to see that mold. Hopefully, like I said, it's just at the beginning of the bag. We don't have to deal with it through winter. So I just had something pretty funny happen to me. We are market farmers, so you guys know we have our farm market. So there's always customers around. And while I was looking at the silage and while I was working, I was talking to you guys, and I had like 6 customers just standing there watching me. Yeah, that was awkward. Before we get done with the animals today, we want to bed up the cows. Daniel's gonna get the skid steer and he's gonna scoop up some sawdust. And since we already had 1 cow escape, well, 2 cows escape today, I'm gonna watch the fence to make sure no one gets out. Yeah, I'm talking about that one. Man, it is so much easier with doing it with the skid steer loader. I have to sit here and do all the work. Did you just collect all those eggs from the cows?
Yeah, I milked them from the cows.
We wanted to make sure we got that bedding taken care of. It was raining the other day and it just got so sloppy everywhere. So we wanted to make sure that they had a nice dry place to lay down. What are you doing? Making a mess?
Where? You got it when you were emptying the thing out.
He scooped his feed and he got grain everywhere. Oh my. What are you doing with all those little rocks?
It's calcium for the chickens so that they can make the shells harder on the eggs.
We add a little bit of this oyster shell to our grain when we're grinding it so that when the chickens are picking out their grain, they can make sure they get that extra calcium. However, we don't feel like it's enough. We've been having a problem with the eggs breaking. We think the shells are getting a little softer as they get older, so we want to add a little extra calcium to their diet. So we have that oyster shell that we're putting in a feeder there so that if the chickens want to, maybe they feel like they're low on calcium, they can go and peck at it, then they can harden up those shells.
I don't want light on my potatoes and making them green.
You know there's almost like 30,000 people that call you dad now.
I like big families. They're all my family.
You guys are a part of the family now. Lauren, you want to know what the hardest part about recording by the store is?
What?
It's all the people staring at me thinking I'm crazy with the camera. Am I crazy?
You're not crazy, darling. Don't worry.
Oh, Grammy, can you believe people were looking at me crazy because I had a camera?
Yeah,
Did you see how many orders for pies and cakes that you have?
I'm not even looking. Andy, can you help me?
I'll help you. Because it's getting closer to Thanksgiving, we're expecting to be a lot busier. So we've been focusing on keeping our coolers stocked up. We have a lot of things in the cooler, and that's good. We're trying to keep stocked up because we think this Thanksgiving we're gonna be really busy, even though we don't think as many people are gonna be gathering together. But we think there's gonna be a lot going on. I was up with Dad Matthew. We were figuring out how much lumber we need for Matthew's garage that we're putting up. And in the meantime, Daniel took the sawdust and he unloaded it. So now we're gonna head down and get some lunch. I don't wanna say nothing, but guess who we have in the farm market? The Veggie Funkle is back.
Hi guys, how you doing? The Veggie Funkle is gonna make sausage tomorrow.
Why does your shirt say whatever?
I don't know. Honestly, this shirt is so comfy, and I think it's actually a sleep shirt, but I can wear it as a regular shirt.
So Dad and I have been doing some building and some running around this afternoon. Dad had to go to the local lumber store. He picked up some lumber, and we're building a garage for Matthew. There was something here before, but we had to take it down, so we're putting up a new one. And that's what we're doing right now. Dad and I were working on building the wall. We had to clean all this up, and we got it measured. And I think just for the rest of today, we're gonna try and put a wall up, and then we're gonna try and work on the roof tomorrow. Now this wall that we're gonna put up, it isn't a support wall. All it's gonna be doing is helping to hold the roof on for the garage. We're gonna put it up against here, screw it fast so that it doesn't even need to hold anything really. And that's why we can make it so lightweight, because it's not gonna be holding much weight at all. The people are gonna be asking me, how do you go from a veggie boy to a construction boy?
That's a farmer. We do everything because we can't afford to hire somebody to do it for us.
Now, while we're working on this, I'm gonna remind you, we are not professionals. We're farmers. Now, as we mentioned, we're not professionals, and I'm sure there's some of you being like, Andrew, those gaps are way too wide. Well, these are actually 24 inches apart instead of your standard 16, because one, it's not going to be holding the amount of weight that average 16 would be holding, and it's cheaper for us. Less wood. I just broke the mount to my camera, so if it's a little wobbly, I apologize. We just got our wall finished. We're gonna put it up, but I need to grab a broom and sweep out right over there so we can set it level on the ground. And there's a broom already up here, so I don't gotta go looking for one. Dad, they thought you were gonna sweep them right up. That's what they said.
It was close.
It was close. Are you calling them dirty?
Trash. Oh, I would never talk that way to my family.
That's twice in one video where he's called you guys family. This?
Nail it in there.
We were worried because we didn't have a professional, and now we do. The Spud King's here.
I wouldn't go no professional.
Hey, nice shirt. Where'd you get that?
eBay.
This is my cousin Tyler. Here, I'll take that. He used to be a veggie boy, but he no longer picks vegetables, right, Tyler? Nope. Just potatoes.
Hey, once a veggie boy, always a veggie boy.
Oh, so Tyler is still a veggie boy.
Don't point the gun at me. What are you doing? You're wasting nails now.
I keep saying we're not professionals, but then more professionals show up. Not only did we have the Spud King, but now we've got the Spud King's dad, the Veggie Funkles, here to make sure things are going smoothly.
Yeah, it's going all right.
It's starting to get late and Dad has to go start feeding calves, so we're gonna stop here for today. We have our second wall that we're gonna be putting right here.
Yeah.
It's already cut and ready to go,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna do it just yet.
Yeah.
How busy was the farm market today?
It was steady. It wasn't crazy, wasn't super slow. It was steady.
Did she say her father-in-law is super slow?
Never.
So I'm not just only fat anymore and slow, but now I'm super slow. Unbelievable.
He's a piece of work, isn't he?
Oh, baby, check out the sunset.
So pretty.
Oh, look at that. All right, guys, are you ready to see what's for dinner? Oh, it's date night. Yeah, so we're not having dinner. Lauren and I are gonna get some snacks and we're gonna relax. Unless we're having flowers again, because I really can't eat flowers every Friday. Daniel! Dad's gonna need his pants! All right, guys, that's where we're gonna end the video today. I wanna thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!
Like and subscribe. I remembered the words.